Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And this is the 1971 S penny. You can kind of tell this one's a circulating one here. Really took a beating. But that's kind of how some of these pennies are. There's this really cool thing on this one that I want to show you. And I haven't seen this that often. It's actually like a little bit of a ridge down here in between the inner rim and the outer rim. And that's kind of cool. It's not really a doubled rim. It's almost like a, I don't know, it's just like has a little hole in it. Well, that's something that probably happened at the mint, and you can see over here, it didn't get put on, the cover didn't get put on right on this side either. So what happens with this is, it's kind of a doubled rim, but it's also like a misapplication of the coin's one edge versus the other edge, and it just didn't come out that well. So, but that's par for the course for some of the 1971s. It says, "In God we trust" at the top, Liberty here. Now there are some 1971s that have double die obverse, but that is the Philadelphia version, this one here. So if you find one without a mint mark at all, look over here for the double die. And on the ones that I've seen on PCGS and on the internet, it's very clear. There's a doubling on the I, there's a doubling on the L, the doubling on the B, a doubling on the E, and of Liberty, and it's you can't miss it. You know, you even unmagnified, you can see it pretty well. So what is this? Well, this is of course a brass coin before they went to the copper nickel plated zinc. Copper-plated zinc, I'm sorry. United States of America says at the top, E pluribus unum. Look at the colors on here. You can't even see. You can really Lincoln in there. Well, if you tip it up like this, if you know it's there, you can see Lincoln way inside. This is one that does have a missing roof sometimes, and that's what we see over here. A little bit of an edge there. You can just barely see if you tip it the right way. Otherwise, it looks like it's floating on this side, but not on this side. And that's something else you see in these 1971s. United States of America, E pluribus unum. Down here at the bottom it says 1 cent, and some great coloring. What are the better quality 1971 S's look like? This, unfortunately, is one that came from a PDS uncirculated mint set. This is how it came in the set. So they took this coin, the U.S. Mint did, and stuck it in the uncirculated mint set, and it just looks awful. Has some blue on it here, some blue on it there. I mean, it's kind of a special coin in a way, but it just is not of any quality. In order to get up over $20 for these, you really need to get up to the MS 65. It gets you to 20, or well, around 15. And MS 66 gets you to 20. The 1971 S's do not have a whole lot of high-graded coins. The PCGS knows of 8 that are MS 67 plus, and those start at $1,600. The MS 67 start between almost $300. PCGS says they're probably worth about $275 to start. If we tip those over, then this is, you can see this is a totally different coin. You can see the roof line here, even though it's starting to, it's not a good one on that side, but it's a better one on that side. You can see Lincoln in there very well. You can see these plants here. You can see the F and the G. Now some of these, it's really hard to see the F and the G, and in this one it is. In fact, did you know that that is an F and a G? It's hard to even tell that that's a Frank Gasparo initials. So this one again we'll keep, because they just didn't do a very good on the F and the G. Very good job. What should it look like? Well, should it look better than that too? Let's see if we can find one that actually has a... Jeez. These 1971s do not have great FGs on them. Oh my gracious. So that's another area you can look at. If it's missing completely, then that would be something that would be worth a significant amount of money. And finally, here's the last one. This is one we borrowed from a collector, and he says that this was in his uncirculated mint set, and this is how it came from that one. So not much better than ours, but certainly great detail on the numbers and the S there. San Francisco Mint in 1971 made 528 million of these. 528,354,000. At MS65, it's worth 750 minimum, but they also made a proof coin. So look for that one. But that's only worth about $6 or $7 minimum. So what you want to do is you want to find a circulating San Francisco Mint coin. You want it to be in MS667 or above, and that one is going to be worth hundreds to the thousands. How many did they? So they made 528,000 of this one. If you do find this in a double die obverse, it's worth about $400. The 71. How much did they make at Denver? At Denver, they made 2.9 billion. And how much did they make at Philadelphia? Well, at the Philadelphia Mint in 1971, they made 1.9 billion. So about 5 billion between Philadelphia and Denver, and then about $500 million at San Francisco. All right, well, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you have in the comment section.